Hello, viewers all over the world. Welcome to Eagle Studio. Today we are taking another interview, and the interview is based mainly on the happenings in Esan environment at the moment. You see, naturally, when things get bad, it is normal we do one of these two things. Either we allow it to get worse or we stop it from being bad and repair it. And in that guidance, we see we have two sets of people in this world, those who are ready to repair and those who are ready to build. But by our own standard, we align with those who are ready to build. Hence, we are trying to find solutions to the problems of the moral decadence we are experiencing today in Asian society. Though I know it is not restricted to Asian society, but we have to start from where we are based. And on that note, we are going to be having a very wonderful interview with one of our very, very wonderful person, someone who understands the culture of Eastern people, a self-disciplined woman, a woman we take as an example or a role model here in Eastern land, a woman who understands Eastern deep down. She'll be here to tell us one or two things about what we should do to make our society better. She'll be here to advise us on the do's and the don'ts. As we are here today, just keep your watch and stay tuned as we have a chat with our sister sitting beside me right here now. So don't go away. I am your host, Sunday Ayimare Inebeluse. Please don't go away. Yes, sister, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, before we start the interview proper, the Esan world and other viewers, we want to know you better. Who are you, sister?
I'm by name Princess Rose Isidahomen Momondu. I'm from Uromi, Edo State. I'm married with 6 kids.
Okay, thank you very much, my princess. That is beautiful, and I want us to take a deep look into our culture from this interview today. First and foremost, I will want to ask you this all important question. Do you believe in this culture?
Yes, I believe in Esan culture.
Now, some persons are of the opinion that Asian culture is programmed against women. That is, Asian culture has a way of favoring men against women, or it has a way of making women appear as slaves, while the men are made to appear as king or benefactor. From your own view, what do you have to say about this system?
The Esan culture, from the look of everything, the Esan culture is not only for the men, for the ladies, but for the men too. We ladies, we believe that it is only the women that the culture is programmed for. And it's not so. The Esan culture is programmed for the both partners. You as an Esan man, if you find your brother's wife in the hotel with somebody and you refuses to tell your brother, it will definitely affect you. You as an Esan man, if you try to sleep with your brother's wife, it will definitely affect you. You as an Esan man, if you use broom on your wife, it will definitely affect you. You as an Esan man, if you spit on your wife, it will definitely affect you. So we ladies are always saying it that the law is programmed for the men, for the ladies alone. No, you are putting it wrong. Let me make you to understand, we ladies, if you as a woman go out to sleep with a man that is never your husband, the law will hold you too. So don't ever say that the law is programmed for the men, for the ladies alone. No, the law is programmed for the both couples. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, my princess. Now, I want to talk about the society of today. You know, discover that most boys and girls hardly want to go into handwork. and in the way it is constituted a kind of nuisance in Esan society. As a mother, what do you think we should do about this?
To me, it is very, very bad that our youth, they are no longer going to school. They don't further their education, and they don't learn work again. And it's not good, it's not advisable. What I see on this is that we, the parents, we should try as much as possible to please sit our young children down and talk to them. I don't know what is happening. I will say it is because of this Yahoo they are doing. They are into Yahoo. The money that will not yield them anything, that will not benefit them tomorrow. They will go and get the money to buy cars. They will go and be drinking, and it will not help them in future. Is it not better we ask them, we sit them down, they will encourage them to go back to school, or they will go for work? That's my opinion. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, you've just hinted that parents should ask their children to go back to school or learn hard work. Now, look at the dressing again. They are dressing the children. That's the boys and girls dressing. How do you feel seeing them in the way they dress now?
Thank you, sir. The way our boys and girls do dress these days is not encouraging at all. They are not really trying. But some people will say they copied from their parents. I don't really believe in that. There are some children you will be talking to, they will feel so reluctant, they will not even give you ear to talk on. So you can't kill yourself. What I will do is to ask for God more wisdom that you can be able to talk to your child. Because in this Uromi, I have seen a lot of children misbehaving malfunctioning. I don't really know what is happening. I don't really know what is going on. I pray that God should give us more wisdom to be able to talk to our children, because they don't dress well. They dress very, very bad, so arrogant. I pray that God should help us. Thank you, sir.
Now, there's this question again I want you to look at. Before now, Esan women were darlings to non-Esan people. That's to say, most people outside Esan land normally marry from Esan women because they felt Esan women were very different from other women. Now, what are the values that Esan women had in those days that make outsiders to start looking for wife in Esan in those periods? Please give us a little break there, talk about that.
The reason why other people do come to Esan to marry, it was because of the self-discipline. As Esan woman, you are supposed to be a disciplined woman. But these days now, I don't know what is happening. Arrogance has taken place. So they no longer respect themselves. Even the house they came from, they don't respect their family. They misbehave. So look at the way our parents were living. The way our parents were living, they were very living comfortably. So other people do come to Uromi to marry. They will be saying it that some people they can respect, they can cook, they are very humble. So these days I don't know what is happening. I will not say that everything has spoiled, because we are here to repair. As an Esan woman, I'm a disciplined woman, so we will still repair the ones that have spoiled already. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, and just what you have just said now, I want you to repeat it in Esan language, because you spoke English. I know you're not able to go deep down into all you had wanted to say. Speak and talk. Say it again in Esan now. Why you think Esan people or Esan women were different? Esan Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa Biribe, Ayo Baba Sanjona, Esan Doroho, Oshomore, Esan Doroho. Bear Esan, Egbes, Esan, Genina Memigi, or Yeribona Memigi, if you don't know. Esan Tajana.
Obulu. Ebezen never dani, Ije Vadoare, Okovisan, Hounde, Iwoki, Iwesan, Emwek Mowigbe, Edas Abonye by. Anyone never Vadoaro, Okovisan, Eda Lemi Ea Dori, Okovisan, Eda Gudu Fierami or Wuke, because Ellen said, Udu, why Iwesan, often we, Iwosan. Eba guanove boku reve ibo kesan moemi. E sabo mienson. E sabo mwekmen okpea. E sabo mwekmen oku. E no pon regwe no se e banoa. E yes aboni monde se ta e monde se ki hon. Only the major reason of mama ze e wada CVJ ere e ki vadoro oku we saram de elense often move san iko ne refiera me wuge. Obu ovio.
Ejaki nana beki sunu nyaki.
Ejaki ye nanya e bikiria. Beze ramde agbebo o marebe kinya. Iko eso ki ago e are fiora me na wuge e bisoso so rivo. E are dagbare ama badalu. We are few again iko eso nya e yelu e bisoso so e ki debu wa. E ane phones e ka press phones. E no be anon yo de e neta o. O wa gba video e bi ki oki figure oye yi bejo ka jai ne we be da vado are okwo be san e ki oram de ibo ke san even self discipline ba ye jai ri onya me yo sendo bla no hwan awo no ra huma be jara miemi maki sabo am ni self discipline ni gbe no sema obu.
Now you've hammered that one again. Now another one again is this: the level of divorce among Esan wives these days is alarming. Sometimes someone marries today, the next 1 month, the marriage is over. Sometimes in 2 years or a year, the marriage is over. Why do you think marriages are crashing in Esan at this alarming rate, this fast rate? Why do you think so?
Like the level of divorce is too much these days. One thing I see about marriage is rest truthful. Your marriage can't hold. I've seen so many ladies. They don't even have self-discipline. They don't respect themselves. So even if your husband is a short man, is a half man, the man is always there for you. He's your husband. Learn how to respect your husband. Some ladies, they want to be the top of their husband. Maybe they see that the husband is no longer trying. He wasn't as before again. Now they want to be really ruling their husband. Some of them will say just because their husband is no longer sleeping at home, that the husband are now humanizing, so they should do it too. No. And this is one of the reasons divorce is not common in our land. There's no respect, no truthful. Many things are happening in marriage. So I call on God's aid that God should come and help us, because the divorce now is too much, because nobody to blame now. Whether you have to blame the man or you have to blame the woman, but I will say that the women, they are still at fault, to be honest. No matter how hot that man is, you have to be calming down. Be calming down for the man, because he's your husband. A lot of women, they will leave their family, they will go out and begin to associate with bad friends, and their husband, they don't like it. They will keep doing it. Whatever you see your husband don't love, stop it. Some ladies, they will say because their husband is sleeping outside, that is the major thing that they left their husband. Would you say because your husband is a womanizer, that is the reason why you left your family? You don't have to say so. You left your family and go to another place. Another person will come in, the family that you could not manage, another person will help you to manage it. And you going out to go and be dating another married man is not advisable at all. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, you spoke about calling on God to rescue us from this. Where do we find God to call? Don't you think the parents still have something to do about it?
Through prayer. We call on God through prayers.
But prayer alone may not do it. Now, what do you think the parents should do in this case?
The parents of the couple,
yeah.
Okay. The parents of the couple can call the both of them to talk to them. There are still good parents. I know there are parents, bad parents, that will lure their children. They will tell the woman, leave the marriage, nothing will happen, this and this. You are still very much young, You don't have to say when you were 20, you are still very much okay. Now you are 40, 50, you are no longer okay. So there are some good parents that will still advise their children to go back to the marriage, while some will say, come and stay at home.
Okay. Now, as a woman now, how do you think we can now stop this case of divorce or unfaithfulness in marriage? As a woman, what do you think we should do? calling on God or what? Give me your own opinion about this.
We have to call on God though, and everything's all about endurance. It's all about environment. Just feel so reluctant, even if your husband is misbehaving, doing anyhow. Just be calm it down, because at least I believe all these men doing all these things, one day they will realize their mistake. They will not continue now. I can still remember when our fathers were even doing it. Now they have calmed down. It will get to the level of man will realize his mistake. He will say, I've been doing this. My wife has calmed down. She's not malfunctioning. She's not misbehaving. Let me even respect her too. Then the man will calm down. It will not last long. Even that woman that he's dating or a girl he's dating, they will not take it forever now. At least tomorrow they will come back home. Your bed is still at home. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Meaning what you are saying is to arrest divorce, that the woman should be patient. That even if the man is doing anyhow, she should just be patient for a while.
It's only when the man is beating the lady that she have to pack. Because I will not advise you as a woman, a man is always beating you, then you still stay in the marriage. It's not good. He might hit you in a bad place. So, but if you see that it's an argument, or he does not sleep at home, he does not do any other thing, that one is quite different from beating. You can stay. There's nothing like being staying in marriage for long. Like our mothers, they face this thing. Their own even past our own. They are still in the marriage. Thank you, sir.
What you are saying is, if a man beat the woman come out. What if the woman beat the man come? Let you answer that because you are a woman. Okay.
There's no respect in that marriage. Now, if a woman is beating the husband, there's no respect in that. At least even if you are...
What did the man do in that case?
Even if you are a dragon, that you are beating your husband, you have power. You don't do that. You don't have to fight your husband, to be sincere. Even if you have power, just fold your hands. Even if you have power as a girl, because there are some women that has power. To me, I have power, but I've never fought with my husband. But maybe if we come to a time he hits me, I will not show my power now, and I will just. I don't know how to put it, Sha.
Okay. Now, on the final note, now I want to give a motherly advice to all children and all mothers on the need to maintain discipline in Esan society.
As a mother, I will advise our children to be well disciplined. Although it is the way we teach our children which is upbringing. The way we teach our children, that is what they will showcase outside. The way you teach your children how to talk, and if they go out in public, that is how they will talk. In Esan, they say "Ebo mogwele or isoda." That is what some children they do copy from their parents. So I will advise we mothers, we should learn how to teach our children in a proper way. We should learn how to teach them how to dress. We should learn how to teach them how to cook. We should learn how to teach them how to talk in public. We should learn how to teach them how to do many things that will favor them. Because anything stupid your child did, they will come and say, the mother, it is the mother. They will not even blame the father. Go and look at the mother. See how she's malfunctioning. The mother is not even okay. Where would the child copy from? She copied from her mother. So we should learn how to train our children well. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah, just what you've just said in English now, I want to repeat it in this one because either your mark the sort of muje, my whole when equal talo within area more normal area below more worry. I believe monta within area make money about be in Bijami go to Sana, actually offer
Babu Wokesa. Maybe we ba when I wo equal biaba. Ba when I wo general below Monday server. I want to imonaki bie nya ayes abondeta or uge or bakiri ebelo. I was a bonny behind the water, I was a bonny honey water or ba when I wo ba jere a mi genya omo barrel we mi je uge ino mo pa sochi. Akache ino ba sa bogbelo go ino ba ma ebi esi but o ma ke ame aka gwa na ba bi no sha akache omi ono re ani no Omo no me aka so eli no mo. Omo ka me aka so eli abai mo. Ba wen awo e ba mo re jaye. O agono mo re kian wen abaji ma try mare make sure masaba mo anymore. And secondly, ba wen awo where da mo no say on never nation name shan. Baji ma wen awo ma kwe nebo ni si egbere. Evo name area imo omo no gene debu wa nyon da gbare nya oda saboria o aniskuva na buwa o daria but e akare kan evo name shanfo e ke ama e bare sisikaye e ma e bare danyonje e ma e bare ne kwekponje e ma e bare wo reje eni money e azeta o fe dika emwe o akizebwe eni mo kidoria we ke aro ho eche omo no me to bo me bia ni me mo kidoja anya imwe esokiyo ori aria evo ribo ne saboria oria oyo rebe ora saboria ba wen awo ba ji ma mi ma saboro bo pare mo no sema beji mo no sema da me mo no sema me society no sema ki ye me wa bu ibo kisan
Ekwe wata mama na ge iku wada mama avio ni wina.
yes e be se me da ye iku ada mama vio le wina because ikpe mama mi he o mo aria me asa da go mo no ria ge aka so ele no so pe I can swell it, but I'm Maria. Iku ake swelling on. I'm the equal, and I mean equal dweki, equal sochi, equal Malayama matama. Although imo so a more fan peo, but equal a mama belocoto, big benosimo, equal mother heavy, ne when I will, ne agbelogi monesi, or buvo his son.
Wow, on that note, we've come to the end of the interview with our princess. From what she has spoken, I'm sure everyone that is actually responsible, that wish for a better Esan society, would have picked 1, 2, or 3 things from the whole thing she said. One, she has said that actually the society is bad, but that we should make sure our women are woken up, women should wake up to their own responsibilities. And 2, that we need to go back to the way it has always been by obeying our culture, and that we should stop seeing Esan culture as being programmed against the women. That the culture has a way it deals with women just as the way it also has it deals with men. She cited some instances that when a man sees maybe the brother's wife maybe going into the wrong way and not cautioning the woman or not reporting, that she had become an accomplice. That way the unseen spirit will still deal with the man, and that even the man that is eyeing the married wife or a married woman does not even have freedom to. You see, the culture has a way of dealing with the men just as the way it also have in dealing with the women. This way, our culture is programmed to repair the society, not just targeted at the women, but for both men and women. And you see, when we follow our culture, everything will work out fine. You see, she has also advised that people should take their children back to school or let them learn work. That buying car or stealing money or having money for cars, maybe for drinks, carrying girl and all that is not all about life. That money or life is far beyond that. That money, you realize that you will not enjoy it till tomorrow. When you say tomorrow, it means in the future there is no money at all. Therefore, we should look for money that come through our sweat that will make us better people in the future. You see, she has spoken so much, and I think every one of us should get 1 or 2 things from what she has just told us. So on that note, we want to say thank you for being with us all the while, and expect another booming interview from this channel, this studio, later from now. So before then, keep watching Ego Studio and subscribe to us on YouTube. Your host, Sunday Ayimari Negnuse, Ego Studio, London, UK. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.